So today's video is by special request by, I believe his name is Jake Emerson. I'm gonna tag him in the description, but he asked if I could make a video. A fucking caterpillar on me. But he asked if I could make a video on how to fish with a jerkbait. So that's what I'm gonna do today. And I need all of you guys, anything I leave out or any advice that you might have for someone on how to fish a jerkbait, leave it down in the comments so that we can help any new anglers or new fishermen who want to learn how to work a jerkbait. Give any advice that you have and leave it down in the comments. All right, guys, we made it out here to the spot. Let's tie up some jerkbaits. So this is what we're starting out with. And I know some people would say, this ain't even a jerkbait. That's a Rapala floating Schlabberknocker 3000. But Rapala floating lures and suspending lures look like a jerkbait and work like a jerkbait. So for the context of this video, they are jerkbaits. So before I show you guys how to work a jerkbait, I'd like to explain how a jerkbait works. So basically, there's this little plastic thing on its mouth called a bill. That bill it creates vibrations in the water, and B, it deflects the water. And when it deflects the water, the faster you reel it in, the more and harder the water is hitting it, it's pushing it down in the water column. So if you just crank it in, it's going to be on the bottom the whole time. If you reel it in super slow or you just let it sit, it's going to be on the top the whole time. Very similar to a crankbait, how their bill works. The only difference is this has a longer body than a crankbait. So it's up in the air more and it's wobbling side to side more than a crankbait. That's the only difference. And I'm just going to show you guys a couple different ways that you could retrieve and work a jerkbait. All right, so there's 3 different ways that I like to work jerkbaits that I know will work to catch fish. The first one, toss it out there, and you just straight reel it in. And it zooms around on the bottom, bounces off a rock and stuff like that. It moves pretty fast though, so that isn't gonna work on a lazy sluggish fish like a bass or whatever. And also, I only like to do that in streams where the water is going to be pushing it anyways, and I don't want the water messing with the action. So now I'm gonna show you guys on water what those 3 different retrieves look. All right, so here we go. Now I'm gonna show y'all. Straight retrieve, something like that. Just bounces off rocks and shit. Just zooms around looking all crazy, bouncing off of stuff. The second way I like to work it is throw it into a tree like I just did. Toss it out there, give it a little reel, stop, give it a little reel, stop, little reel, stop, little reel, stop. And what that does, it makes it look like a dying or injured bait fish. So it'll come in a little bit and then float up a little bit, then dive back down like it's swimming, then float up some more, and then keep doing that. And then the reel and stop is kind of like the technical correct way that you're supposed to work a jerkbait is like this. You throw it out, reel in your slack, jerk it. Reel in your slack, jerk it. Jerk it, jerk it, and that's it. So just throw it out, reel in your slack, give it a crack the whip, bang, bang. And that's basically the same as reeling and stopping. It's just like a little jolt, a little burst, bounce off a rock, like, and then stop, floats up. No, stops and floats up. And then when you jerk it, it's something like this. So jerking it and reeling and stopping basically give the same effect, but jerking is kind of, I guess, more realistic. I don't know. That's just how people be telling me you're supposed to do it. You're supposed to jerk it. Because that's why it's called a jerkbait. You're supposed to jerk it. I need to catch some panfish, build my confidence back up with this little lure. Then, after I do that, we'll whip the big jerkbaits back out and get on some bass. If a tree falls in the woods but nobody heard it, is this tree still standing up? Because I think it might have made a noise when it fell. I'm not sure though. Man, forget about a panfish. We'll just get right on to the bass with the little rainbow trout jerkbait. Let's get this nice girl back. See ya. I'm currently using the St. Croix Trout Series rod with the Daiwa Fuego LT in 1000. So this is more of a pan fishing / trout rod and an ultralight, but it is fun to fight bass on it though. Boom, just like that. Another bass on the same exact jerkbait. Get a look at her and get her back. What the fuck? She just swam into a stick? Yo, why is she eating a stick? Did y'all see that? She's got hung up on a fucking stick. That's crazy. Now that is a predicament. I'm on a leaf and a bass. Okay, now just a bass with a leaf. Boom, bass number 3 on the jerkbait. I don't know why, but it always hooks them like right on the outside corner of their lip. At least the last 3 I caught it did. Boom. Another nice bass. Let's get her back. I really want to catch a bluegill in here because there's some big ass bluegill in here that could definitely eat this jerkbait. But every time I see one and I cast at it, a bass takes it. For anyone who might be wondering, the way I'm working it, I'm casting about 4 or 5 feet in front of the bass, giving it a jerk, reeling in the slack. And by the second or third jerk, every time they're taking it. And they're usually taking it in that second in between me jerking it while it's sitting still. Like the jerks get their attention, they turn and look, swim up to it, check it out, it starts sitting still. Second I go to jerk it again, and boom. All the bass right now are swimming up under there. See? There's one right there swimming out. But they're all up under there. I think they're having a meeting right now, and they're telling each other, do not eat any juvenile rainbow trout today. They're off limits. I think that's what they're down there having a meeting about. See, look. There's more coming out now. I know they're over there talking about me. This bass right here didn't get the memo. She was asleep during that whole entire meeting, didn't listen to a word they were saying, came out and got hooked up. Everyone else was looking at her like, we literally just went over this. That's what they said, I heard them. Just get a look at her. It's a nice bass. Not a giant, but a nice. She is going to need some rest and relaxation because she decided to take that hook way too hard. Now, when you're sight fishing, like when you can see the fish that you're fishing for, you want to give them enough time to check the bait out or like draw their attention to it whenever you're pausing. So like you jerk it, you want to let enough time for them to like come in and start checking it out, but you don't want to let them sit there and inspect it for too long, because then they'll realize that it's a piece of plastic and swim away. You want to give them just enough time to like get up to it, take a look at it, and jerk it away from them. Like, make them keep chasing it. Even if you pause 4 times and they just come up and stop, and then you jerk it again, then they come up, stop, you jerk it again. You don't want to give them too much time to look at it, because then they're going to realize it's a piece of plastic. You want to give them just enough time to draw their attention to it, and then jerk it away from them, make them chase it. It's like a game. All right, y'all, so that's enough playing around with some little creek bass. Now it's gonna get, from this point, it's gonna get real. I'm heading over to the real spot where some pre-spawn bass females are staging, and I'm gonna tie on a little shad pattern jerkbait, and we're gonna get into some shit. But I don't know if we are gonna get into anything, because it's been a couple days since I fished at this spot, and during pre-spawn, that's all it takes, is just a couple days for them to find a new spot. Look at that fucking snake. Should I go pet him? The only bad thing about that snake is he's about 20 feet behind me, but it's just that I kind of have to walk like right past him to leave the fishing spot once I'm done. But till then, let's get on some more bass. I'm no expert on snakes, but I'm not any % sure at all, but I think it might be a rat snake, so I don't think I'm a rat, so I should be all right. But oh yeah, right now we got on the Mega Bass Pro Vision 110 Junior. Got it in a little shiny silver, yellow, blue, and hopefully this will put us on to some bass. It is called the Mega Bass, so I hope it will catch a bass. All right, change of plans. I'm going back to the smaller trout jerkbait because I wasn't really able to work the last one that well because it's too heavy for the ultralight. I lied. I didn't even come here for bass. This is what I came here for. Damn, it's so good. Look how big this damn sunfish is. Look at this motherfucker. This is a big ass sunfish, dude. I don't even know what type this is. In the face, it looks a bit like a, yeah. But then it's got like the yellow and shit on the belly. But the face looks like, what's it called? Fuck! I forget, bro. But if somebody knows what kind of sunfish this is, then let me know. Yeah, shake that off, because you're leaking. I don't know why. And so basically, everything went according to plan with the bass. I caught a ton of them. They were all giant. I just didn't record it, so now I'm going to focus on these panfish. Oh, and also, I went up there and karate chopped that snake in half, so don't got to worry about him anymore either. I just forgot to record all that. Gonna have to figure it out as we go now. Dang, it worth it. I ain't get wet at all, so that was definitely worth it. And on that note, y'all, I'm going home. I don't even know if y'all learned how to use a jerkbait in this video or not, but best of luck to you with whatever information I gave you. So, see y'all next time. Oh, and also, if any other people out there have any lures that they don't know how to work or that they want to learn, leave it in the comments and I'll make a video about how I work them. I'm not going to say how you should work them, because the best way to work a lure is however you feel comfortable and however you feel confident in. If anybody tells you you have to work a lure a certain way, they're lying to you. You can work it however you want. It's just all about being comfortable and confident in yourself. But if there's any lures that you're not comfortable or not confident with, I might be able to give you some pointers or show you how I work them. So let me know in the comments anything you guys want to see. Into the video, I want to say thank you to everyone who entered the giveaway. We got over 100 people in it already, which is amazing. I'm going to be announcing it this weekend, so stay tuned for that. I'm going to be announcing the winner. And on this Saturday, June something, whatever, I don't know, Saturday. But I'm also going to be announcing another giveaway after I announce the winner of this giveaway. So make sure y'all stay tuned for that as well. And if you haven't entered the giveaway yet, then go to my channel and go to the video titled $200 Bass Tackle Box Giveaway. And in that video, you'll learn how you can enter the giveaway.